Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Natisha and we have officially stepped into my declutter era of my life. So I have made a challenge for myself for this month. Yes, I'm a little behind on delivering this video, but I made a challenge for the month of March to declutter my house as much as possible. Much as possible. So, backstory, I've already done a video on confessing that I used to have an addiction to makeup, but the underlying message behind that was I really had addiction to consumerism, which at those times focused on makeup, but then it transitioned from, like, I've already mentioned it, from makeup to jewelry to Bibles, to, at one point in time, a little bit of, clothes and shoes or whatever. But the underlying message was consumerism. So that being said, here's another side of another confession of mine is I have a lot of stuff in my house. I have a lot of emotional attachment to things where it has given me trouble from being able to get rid of stuff. Like, I've been decluttering off and on since last year, and I still have a lot of stuff. And I mean, I had literally just recently just got rid of stuff from a container that had items from my college days. And mind you, I graduated from college in 2007. So that should give you some kind of idea of how long I've held on to stuff. Now, I do know there is a little bit of like a mental aspect to this in regards to like just again emotionally attachment, that feeling of going to be lacking in something and have a need for it. I also hate wasting stuff. I hate the idea of like in the past, not no more. We're working through that, of just getting rid of stuff because I might have a need for it. So I can be totally not the same size weight wise, and I would keep something because in my mind I would think, oh, I can wear it in a couple of months because I'm going to lose weight. I have plenty of clothes in my closet that I've had that idea for that I haven't worn in years. Now, I've been going through my closet pretty frequently, more than anywhere else in my house, but it's to the point where I have family members, my sister, my aunts, they know that this is a problem with me. They know that clutter and having stuff everywhere is an issue and it's a problem. And now I'm starting to see that it's affecting me. It's overstimulating me. I think it's affecting my children. It's overstimulating them. It's just too much. And they have mentioned it a couple of times. Like, Mom, we have too much stuff. If we get rid of this stuff, this room will be X, Y, and Z, or we can move through this room a little bit more smoother. Now, I'm not a hoarder, but I do have a lot of stuff. And if you can imagine, a lot of corners in my house just having stuff. And then it becomes an issue when you're cleaning and organizing, but you have nowhere to put nothing. You have all these clothes, but you don't have nowhere to put it. You have all these shoes or toys or books, and you don't have nowhere to put it because you have too much stuff for the space that you're living in. That's how I am. But right now, this month of March, I've already started it, but again, this video is just a couple of days late. But the goal and the challenge for me personally, I cannot go all in at once and do a whole declutter and then be done with it. I get overwhelmed easily. My mind kind of jumps back and forth from decluttering to cleaning to organizing, and then it becomes a mess, and then I walk away. Or I'll declutter a lot from one area, I'll put it in bags, and then it will stay in a corner in my house. I can never get it out to the car and out to where it needs to go. So I can't do one big sweep. So I came up with an idea because I have to assess this. My approach is I'm not going to probably ever be minimalistic, but I want to get there as close as possible. I'm sick of it. Again, like I said, I'm overstimulated. I can feel that my kids are overstimulated. I don't want them, and they're teenagers, so they're close to being at the age where they can have their own. I don't want them going to adulthood thinking that this type of way of living is okay. I didn't always used to be like this, but I am now. And it might be a little bit of genetics. My parents, we didn't have a messy house and it wasn't nasty, but we did have clutter. We did have stuff all over the place, or we did have areas that the stuff stayed there for years. You know what I'm saying? So it is a learned thing, and that's why I don't want my kids to kind of learn this. I want to move past this. So that being said, I made a March challenge in which I have this bucket, empty bucket, and the goal for me really is to declutter at least one thing per day, but I mean, ideally, I would like to do more. Actually, scratch that. The goal for me, because I have so much stuff, is to declutter 5 things per day. And then once this is full, drop it off to the location that I'm going to volunteer, bring it back, fill it back up, drop it off. So this is easy for me to just grab and go. Actually, it's easy for me to just dump the stuff in here. It has a home. And then carry this to my car, carry this to the location, and bring it back. And again, I've made it the goal now to declutter 5 things per day. So today is March the 10th. So it should be like 50 things already ready to go to declutter. Yeah, it should be about 50 things already ready for me to declutter. I did have items in this bucket to get rid of, but I removed it just for the sake of this video, just to show you the empty bucket. But I will show you me putting those items in. And again, fill this bucket up. I'm actually going to track all the items that I declutter. I may group clothes because I have a lot of clothes. Like group them as maybe a bag worth. I don't know. I'll think about that. But the idea is to quickly get this filled up and quickly get it out of the house and quickly bring it back and fill it up again before March the 31st, the last day. I want to get rid of as much as possible. And this took me a while. It took me a while to get to this mindset. And I'm going to be 100% honest. It took me a long time to get to this mindset. But I'm over it. I'm over having stuff in every corner of my house and then trying to organize it. And then I'm organizing clutter. And it's ugly. So I was also thinking like maybe I'll show you the process of decluttering, maybe like my linen closet area and maybe another area in my house. My boy's closet is hideous. It is horrendous. We can't even hardly get in that bad boy, and it's a nice size closet. And I'm being transparent, which is for me, it's kind of embarrassing, but I'm being transparent. Their closet has so much stuff in it that is horrendous, and they don't even wear 80% of the stuff in the closet. It's got toys in there that they haven't played with in years. They are teenagers. They don't play with toys anymore. I can get rid of the toys. But in my mind, I'm like, I can, clean them off and give them to somebody or sell them. So then I have that mindset and then I don't do nothing with it instead of me just going and getting rid of it. You know what I'm saying? And then my makeup, I want to declutter that. And I don't know. I'm wanting to maybe show a little bit of that on my other channel just because it's a makeup channel. But the whole thing is I am in a 2-bedroom townhouse, and every room in my house besides the downstairs bathroom needs attention and needs to be decluttered. And we are in this. This thought came to me before, people come with their spring cleaning, enthusiasm, but I got to get it done. I'm going to show you guys as much as I can without embarrassing myself. But am I the only one that deals with declutter? Or am I the only one that deals with clutter? Am I the only one that has a really big problem of having stuff everywhere? Like, it's bad. It's not hoarder status. It's not trifling status, but it's just bad. And it's overstimulating. I never really thought how much overstimulating it is, where you have like some rooms you have to twist and turn just to get through the room. Bad. That's so bad. That's so bad. But anyways, you guys keep me in your prayers. This is a stronghold that I want broken off of me, and I want to be released from it in Jesus' name. There's something biblical about order. God doesn't like chaos. So when you have a bunch of clutter, it potentially leads to messiness, and not trifling, but just messiness, which is not in the mindset of God. He likes order. You could tell when you're reading Leviticus and Numbers, there's some, and Deuteronomy, order. He likes order, and he likes things specifically placed the way they're placed. They have a function, and when you have too much, it's just your mind is overloaded. And then when you're cleaning, you have nowhere to put anything. So you're cleaning stuff, but then where are you putting them? So anyways, you guys keep me in your prayers. I'm going to keep you updated as much as I can about this decluttering process and challenge. And as of today, I need to get rid of 50 things. So I will show you guys 50 things that I am getting rid of on this video. And anyways, okay, so I'm back and I have the items that I'm going to declutter for this first round. And in this bag, as you can see, there's 49 items of clothing, hat, and baby shoes in there. Don't ask me why I have baby shoes and I have teenagers. No questions. I'm decluttering this tree, so that makes 50. So already I've exceeded or hit the number that I wanted to hit, but I also have this, which makes 51. I have this random Christmas bag that didn't make it with me putting my stuff up, so 52. A book, 53. An OtterBox clip for a phone, 54. And then a container, which makes 55. So guys, for my first decluttering bucket filling, I have 55 things that I need to go get out of my house ASAP, and I will most definitely see you guys in the next round. So guys, you saw all the 50 things that I'm getting rid of, and I hope this encourages somebody else who is in the same situation to declutter and get rid of as much as they can in this month of March. And like I always say, continue to seek the kingdom of God in all his righteousness, and all will be added unto you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Lord willing, and God bless.